Aloha and a warm welcome everyone to another update of luxury homes here on Oahu. And wow, I was really busy last week, so this is actually an update for the past 3 weeks and fairly good activity. Total of 23 new listings and 5 sold properties. And I just want to disclose that of the 23 new listings, 11 of those are actually just being brought back on market. Quite a few of them were listed last year, never sold, but some were also have been on the market for an even longer time. But some really beautiful properties you can see here, a couple over in Kailua, one near Diamond Head, really some trophy properties. And let's just get started with this one over in Kailua. So this home last sold in 2001 for $695,000, somewhere in the Kailua area. Listed at 3.15, it's a 4-bed, 3-bath, originally built in 1956, remodeled in 2023. Almost 2,800 square feet of living space, lot size here. Your views. Just point out the location really quickly. Pretty much right on the border of Kailua and Kaneohe. Here you have Marine Corps Base, Hawaii. So keep in mind that you do get some aircraft noise here at times. And this property does have a video tour. Any property that does have a video tour, I'm going to put the link into the description of this video. So if you're interested in seeing the video tour, and because of the video tour, I'm just not going to show you all the pictures. But this is a really well-maintained home, like some of the finishes. Split AC, nice open space living. It has a nice private backyard. Nice barn doors there. But nicely done, and I think it's priced quite well. Okay, this next listing is over in the Ahui Manu area in Kaneohe. Last sold in 1993 for $500,000. They did list on the market last February 2024 for $2.9 million. Now it's at 3.2. And I'm not going to go into detail on this property because it's not a luxury home. It's actually a development opportunity. Spacious lot that's zone R5, so you could potentially build additional homes. They mentioned here even a elderly care facility, but we'll move on to the next one. This home in Makiki Heights, last sold in 2020 for 1.72 million. Built in 1974, remodeled in 2023, just under 3.5 million. Pretty small square footage, 2-bed, 2-bath, pretty good lot size. And this is a very convenient location to town Honolulu, so if you work in town, this will be a pretty easy commute to and from, and very desirable locations. A lot of these homes up here have great views, as this one does. Right there, Honolulu, ocean views. And a very tasteful remodel. I'm a big fan. So if you're willing to sacrifice some square footage living space for some really quality finishes and more of an intimate space, this could be a good home for you. Love that from the master bedroom shot. What great views. Yeah, very nice. And I think that's priced quite well also. Now heading over to West Oahu, Honolulu Estates. This home last sold in 2024 for 1.45 million. Currently it's listed at 3.5 million. It's a 4-bed, 3.5-bath. They just did a full remodel though. They did a really stellar job. Almost 3,700 square feet of living space. Almost 2.5 acres of land. And this is not atypical for a lot of homes in Honolulu Estates. They're known for their really large lots. And this is really a destination community. It's a gated community, so you do have monthly fees of $349 a month because of the security and some other amenities. But it's out here in Makaha. I absolutely love this area out here, but it's definitely not for everyone. Really, your shopping options for your best shopping options for groceries and other shopping is going to be here in Kapolei. There is a grocery store in the Waianae area, but most people head to Kapolei, which is Costco, a bunch of other grocery stores and shops that people head to. But very beautiful home. And if you're looking for, I mean, again, peace, tranquility, and just a place to really relax if you don't want to head out anywhere. And there's some great beaches around here. There's some hiking. I mean, I really like what they've done here. There are some wild goats that live up in the hills behind the property, so at times, most likely you'd be hearing some goats calling out. And there's another really beautiful property in this community that I'm going to be covering up in just a few moments. But beautiful. And I think that's quite a good price point for that kind of square footage and condition of property. Next, over in Mokulea on the North Shore, this home it listed just under $3.6 million. It last sold in 2017 for $2.25 million, and then they had listed it last September for $3.995 million and just brought it back on the market this week. It's a 4-bed, 3-bath, about 2,100 square feet living space is your lot size. Originally built in 1969, remodeled in 1999, so pretty dated. If you're not familiar with this area, just outside of Hawai'i Ave. So going to be pretty quiet. I mean, this is a dead-end road here. There's some nice hiking over in Kailua Point over here. Some beautiful beaches all along here as well. If this home was updated, I think they would get this price. But still, I would have thought it would have sold by now. There's not too many homes on the market in this area. And beautiful spot there, you can just see. There's some over in Waianae Nui, $3.868 million. 7-bed, 5-bath, built in 1965, but it has been remodeled. Waianae Nui is known for having some really stellar views. You can see here. Almost 3,800 square feet living space and lot size 7,500. This last sold in 2006 for $880,000, and it had been on the market. They listed it last May for $3.963 million. So just a slight price drop. It does have a video tour. So since it has a video tour, and I just covered this not too long ago, I'm not going to show you all these photos here. I'm actually surprised though that this hasn't sold as well. See, those are some of the views that you can just, from a lot of homes in Waianae Nui have. And again, if you want to see more of the property, just click on the video tour. Okay, here's another property that's just being relisted. Last sold in 2022 for $3.5 million. They had listed it last October for $3.95 million, so another slight price reduction. It's over in Portlock. It's a 5-bed, 4-bath. Originally built in 1944, remodeled in 2023. Here's your square footage, your lot size. So just outside Hawaii Kai, the marina right here, just off the highway. Very desirable. Portlock's quite a prestigious area to live. This whole peninsula right here is very prestigious. Nice home. I'm not too keen on all the finishes, and just keep in mind here that this is public access for people to get to the beach water. There's another pathway right over here. There's some pretty good surf spots along here. It's not really the most welcoming for swimming, but definitely surfing, paddleboarding. And again, this home also has a video tour. And since it was just being relisted, I'm not going to go through all these photos. I think when it does sell, it's going to sell a little below that price point, in my opinion. Okay, heading over to Laie on the North Shore. This home last sold in 2000 for $320,000. This has been on the market since May of 2023. These current owners, first was brought to the market at $4.3 million. Now we're at $4.1. It's actually 2 homes on this property, consisting of a total of 11 beds, 7 baths. built in 1972, remodeled in 2023. I love this area, Laie. This is super beautiful. You can tell from this image here. But it is unique having these two separate dwellings on here. And though they did some remodeling, it could still use some improvements. As you can see here. So obviously won't appeal to everybody. I mean, one, the location, and two, having the two structures. And we'll see what happens there. Okay, heading back to Honolulu Estates. This is a 3-bed, 3.5 bath, beautiful home, almost 3,300 square feet of living space. This is on about 2 acres of land. Really nicely done. I don't know when it last sold, but they did try to sell this back, and they put it on the market in January 2024 for $7.8 million. So you're looking at obviously a huge price reduction here. It does have a video tour, and since I just covered this again not too long ago, I'm not going to show you all the photos here, but I love this home. This is the kind of architecture and finish work that at least appeals to me a lot. And very quality. And I think now 4.3, this is definitely, in my opinion, there's a lot of value here now at this price point. Okay, here we have this home in beachside Kailua. Last sold in 2022 for $2.8 million. Now being listed at $4.2 million. So 1 bed, 1.5 bath. This is more of a development opportunity. Older home, built in 1934, last remodeled in 1984. Here's your square footage and the lot size here. So point out the location, just set back from the beach in a very desirable part of Kailua. You are though on the Kalaheo, which is this street gets quite a bit of traffic. And just keep in mind, Hawaii time, if you want to develop here, it's very costly to get your permits and very time intense. So it's not easy to, if you buy this parcel today, it could be 2 years or more before you're breaking ground, and then you got to factor in how long it's going to take to build the property. And just a few weeks ago, I spoke to a homeowner who lives not too far from here. They did a beautiful remodel from the studs up, and it took them about 2 years just to do the remodel. So things do take some time, or just sourcing things and scheduling and getting good contractors. I mean, the list goes on. It can be quite challenging. Okay, we have a home over in the Kahala area, listed at $4.215 million. Last sold in 2015 for $3.3 million. 4-bed, 4.5 bath, built in 1990, remodeled in 2025. Here's your living space here, your lot size. This is pretty good location. So Kilauea is a pretty busy street for traffic. You have Kahala Mall right here, but very convenient to get to Waikiki and a short distance to Honolulu town if you're working there. But a nice looking property. This just reminds me, though, is that if you are looking to sell really any sort of property, but especially these luxury homes, I recommend you're adamant with your listing agent to get professional photos. It just makes the property show a whole lot better. And obviously, vast majority of people start their search online. And so, in my opinion, and a lot of other realtors, is that photo quality is of the utmost importance to really portray your house in the best ways possible. So moving over to Lanikai, this parcel last sold in 2010 for $675,000, and they just built new here. So built in 2011, remodeled in 2020, listed at 4.5. I think this is a good price for this home in Lanikai. 5-bed, 5.5 bath, pretty spacious, almost 4,500 square feet. When this first popped up, I thought this would be a great candidate for my client because it says ocean views, but really you just have some kind of peekaboo ocean views. But Really desirable part of Lanikai in my opinion, and I really like the quality of the finishes. Nice exterior. I mean, I just like the whole style of property. All that exposed woodwork. I mean, it's really beautiful. And even with just peak blue ocean views, I think this home is priced well, and would guess it's going to go in escrow quite quickly. And it does have a video tour, so beautiful property. Here we have this really unique home over Makiki Heights. Last sold in 1988 for $890,000. It's been on the market for a while. They've been trying to sell since 2020, where they first listed at 7.3 million. So obviously quite a reduction in the asking price. First built in 1903, Queen Anne style estate, and it was built by the owner of Honolulu Brewery. And this historic home, and that's meaningful in a couple ways, is one, is that you're not allowed to do really any changes to the property. Definitely nothing structural. And the second thing is that your property taxes are a lot lower than a non-historic home. Unfortunately, limited photos that really don't show a whole lot. And no video tour. If you have any questions there, just contact me directly. Okay, moving over to Hawai'i Ridge. This home last sold in 1992 for $1.5 million. They tried to sell this last year for $6.35 million. So coming back on the market now, just under $5 million. 5-bed, 4.5 bath. Pretty spacious, and here's your lot size here. Built in 1990, remodeled in 2012. Does have a video tour, and since it's just being relisted and this video is getting long, I'm only going to show you a few pictures here. But this is a really good price improvement and in line with what I'd expect that home to sell for. And okay, here's a home close by, Waianae Iki, last sold in 2014 for $1.25 million. Now asking $5.488. It's a 5-bed, 4 full, 2 half baths. Living space here, lot size. Just point out the location really quick here. So Hawai'i Ridge is right here, and this is just down the road closer to town. I love Waianae Iki. This is just, if you go up higher up on the hill, you're gonna get some really incredible views. This one's more closer to the highway, and beautiful home. I just think they might be pushing the valuation due to its location. Do like it's unique having that blue color for the cabinetry. And you do get a little ocean view there, you can see. Yeah, beautiful home. I'll be all curious to see if someone's willing to pay that price. Here's an interesting property over in Kokokai, which is a very prestigious part of the island to live. Last sold in 2020 for $3.2 million. Now being brought on the market $8 million. It's a 5-bed, 3.5 bath. Your living space here, lot size. Video tour. And I actually had a client who made an offer on this back in 2020. So earlier we saw this home here in Portlock. This area around here is Portlock. Then up here is called the Triangle. And like this area this way is Kokokai. But yeah, so I had a client who made an offer on this property back in 2020 and just didn't quite offer enough. And at that time it was pretty dated, needed a lot of work, and I love what these new owners have done to this property. This is completely brand new, having this ADU. Here's a great shot here of the home in the area. But they did a lot of work. I mean, all this, if you saw the original photos from the 2020 listing, this looks significantly different. But they are asking a premium. I mean, from 3.2, I'd be hard pressed to think that they spent $1 million or more on these renovations. Perhaps, I don't know. That's but they are asking a pretty steep price, but it's homes in this area don't come on the market very often, and having this fully remodeled in this kind of condition, I could see someone paying this price. Some great views there. Yeah, unfortunate about my clients, but everyone has a limit that they can go to, and that was the case for my clients. Okay, over to beachside Kailua oceanfront. First time on the market ever. Built in 1978, 9.72 million. Spacious home, almost 5,800 square feet. 6 beds, 7 full bath. Does have a video tour. Really beautiful spot here. Even though it's original, I mean, they really have some really nice finishes in the home. Keep in mind, though, that you're going to have quite a few people just walking on the beach. This area of the beach is not as crowded as the main Kailua beach, but you'll still get people walking by the property on a daily basis usually. Oh yeah, beautiful. And now we have for 3 really stunning properties. This first one being just brought back on the market. Last sold in 2014 for 9.5 million. It had been listed last year at the same price point. Very spacious home, you can see here. And almost 1 acre of land in Kailua. That's pretty impressive. Location's right here. It has a video tour, and since I just covered this last year again, feel free to click on the link if you want to see more about the property. And this next home in Kailua is one of my most favorites. Back in 2006, when last sold, it sold for 24 million. They brought this on the market last year for 32.5 million. And again, video tour. So I'm just gonna show you a few pictures here, but this is magnificent. I love this whole courtyard area. Stunning. But recommend you check out the video tour to see more about this home. Really beautiful. Last new listing for this video is this home over in the Diamond Head area, oceanfront. Last sold in 2007 for 6.9 million. This has been on the market for quite a while. This seller's been trying to sell since December 2022, where they originally listed for 26.99 million. So not much of a price reduction as they brought back on the market this year. It's a 5 bed, 7 full, 1/2 bath, quite spacious, about 14,300 square foot lot size. Just kind of on the east slope of Diamond Head right here. Beautiful beach here. Video tour. And since I covered this again, they're redundant. I covered this not too long ago, so here's just a few pictures, but incredible finish work. As you can see, a lot of custom finishes. That's really beautiful. But click on the video in the description if you'd like to see more about this property, or just contact me directly. Now moving on to sold home over in Kailua. 27 days on the market, sold for 3.195 million. Kahala Black Point area. 210 days on the market, 3.398 million. Pika Lagoon, I had someone who was interested in this property. 141 days on the market, sold for 3.4. Really beautiful property, but back in 2018, really had a terrible rainstorm, and this house suffered some flood damage. There was quite a bit of flooding in the area, and that's what spooked the person who contacted me that was interested in this home. Waianae, 14 days on the market, so quick sell, 3.485 million. Kaha area, another property, 49 days on the market, sold for $3.85 million. Another one in Kahala, 37 days on the market, $4.7 million. And lastly, we're in the Sunset, 56 days on the market, $4.8 million for this beautiful home over in the Sunset area. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions on any of these properties or any sort of residential real estate on Oahu or even the outer islands, contact me anytime. I'm happy to chat real estate and I'm here to serve you. Until next time, you take care. Aloha.